Hi everyone. Hi everyone. I'm just starting this live session. For me, it is showing as low video quality. Check connection and running apps. I don't know whether it's getting broadcasted properly. So if you face any difficulty, you can just mention it in the chat. I have disabled the video sections so that it can say some. Okay. If there is any problem with audio, just let me know through the chat so that I can reconnect it. Okay. I'm planning to conduct this kind of live session daily, not daily, frequently at this particular time period. So if you want to conduct this kind of meetings some other timings, let me know. Okay. So the first thing is I'm planning to use this discussion to uh, discuss about particular product in particular meeting. That means in this meeting I'm planning to discuss about our motivational quotes. This motivational quotes app. This discussion is to give more details about the recent updates. Okay. Though it is highlighting or focusing this particular thing, I am planning to get questions about our other topics also, like about our timesheet, or about our phone, or about our YouTube channel, about emerging technologies, earning money from YouTube videos. I'm open for any kind of questions. If you have any questions, just ask them through this chat window, and you can use the Twitter also. In that case, you have to use the hashtag has ask quality point. Okay. Um, okay. Now, first, let me talk about that app, so better I can open the this shuffle button. If you click the shuffle button for advertisement, thereafter it won't show any advertisements. It will just rearrange the order of the codes. So suppose if you are getting bored with the default order, you can use this shuffle button. You need not use it multiple times. Okay. If you it is not like random button. It is shuffle button. That means it will rearrange the entire order randomly. So just pressing this shuffle button one time is enough. So once after pressing shuffle button, if you navigate with the left or right, you can find new codes. So press the or tap the shuffle button frequently. Anyway, even if you like press it multiple times, the advertisement is going to show one time only. But if you are facing different behavior, like if you are seeing the advertisement multiple times, just let me know. I'm just exploring these things because I'm very new to this app development and this entire Android ecosystem. Okay. So basically, as I explained in my previous discussion, my primary focus is doing web development, mostly using PHP and MySQL, that kind of stuff. Uh, and I developed the website, the course.net. So basically, I'm a developer, okay, and a software tester, test automation, okay. Uh, since because am running that motivational course website for more than 7 years, I gathered a lot of experience with the motivational course. I came to know that a lot of people are getting benefited by daily going through the motivational course. I came to the know about the entire career like life coach are there in United States, and because of their profession, a lot of people are improving in their career. Like that, I came to know. So I believe spreading positive thoughts by sharing the great quotes of great leaders will be very helpful. So I have decided to create this app. So basically, I don't know much about Android app development, and even I don't know much about motivational things. Because of my experience with this the course.net website maintenance, I decided to come up with this app. But once after start developing this app, I'm very much interested. I'm getting interested in this kind of things. Actually, I started with very little features, right? But if people are willing to add more features, I'm planning to study the Android app development and planning to include more features. But other thing also I'm considering, like I'm planning to keep this app very simple. I don't want to make it as a complex one, because if we go through the Google Play Store, a lot of motivational quotes related websites are there. They are providing a lot of Android app. So one second. I need to do the same thing. Suppose if people are willing to get more features, they can straight away go to the Google Play Store and find a lot of Android apps with a lot of features. Okay, I checked a few apps. They are really positive codes to a lot of people. That means people who are not having internet connection and with less memory, and who is worrying about their battery. So basically, I'm planning to keep this app very simple. That is my primary aim. Very simple in the perspective of design and other features. But the other things like about the quality of codes, I'm planning to take care of that. And if you know any other good motivational quotes which are not showing in this app, just let me know the quotes. I will add it in the next version. And if you find any duplicate codes, and let me know, I will remove them. So I already checked many times. I believe there won't be any duplicate codes, but still if you find any duplicate codes, just let me know. Okay. Okay, this is the thing behind coming up with this app. But once after releasing this app, I'm planning to stick with this. That means I'm planning to focus more on promoting this app also. I'm running the Google AdWords campaigns for promoting it. And I already sent the details about this app to our quote of the day subscribers, daily mail subscribers. And I have few quotes related Facebook pages. I already mentioned about this app in that Facebook pages. Till now, I think people are liking this app. I don't get any negative comments still at this point. But when I asked about this app in other critic forums, other places, I'm getting few comments like mostly the developers are saying that the UI and UX need to be improved further. But I'm still thinking about whether it is very important at this moment, because as I said previously, I am planning to focus more on improving the, or in other words I can say that in simplifying the codes app, because a lot of codes app there, some of them will be requiring the lot of memory, some of them will be using the data much for getting images from other cloud, other places. Some of them, the file size will be more. You need to hi Jones, are you able to hear me? Okay. In hearing my voice, just let me through the chat, because right now I am not seeing the. Okay, now the steam result is excellent. Okay, okay. Let me continue this. Okay, so basically, I'm planning to keep this app very simple. So right now I'm just ignoring those comments, but I am keeping in my mind about those comments, and I will plan to implement them uh, in separate app, so that people who are willing to have that kind of app, they can in their mobile devices, and people who are willing to have simple app, they can use it in their devices. That is my plan. Okay, so basically I'm planning to uh, improve the things in two different perspectives. One is from the app design or development perspective. For that, as I said, I'm planning to keep very simple as of now. Okay, so let me close that point. Next thing is adding the quality of the content. So one thing I'm planning to add a lot of, already it's having a lot of codes, but still I'm planning to add few more codes into this app. So if you know any other good codes, just let me know. I will add them in the next release. This is one thing. Other thing is that it is very important thing. This discussion or this live meeting is only for highlighting that thing. Just let me know if I'm not saying it clearly. Okay, so just I will tell about this. It is about notification. Okay, basically in Android it is Android push notification. I am planning to use that option for this app effectively. This is my primary focus. uh, so the content can be delivered in two ways. One is from the downloaded app. Another is through the push notification. So basically, I'm planning to use that push notification option strongly, because, as I said previously, I don't want to add more content, static content to that app, because some people will be feeling that choice bad, because they will be having very low memory in their phone. They may not like that option. So I'm planning to deliver good quality content through the push notification. I already started experimenting that, and for that I am using Firebase console FCM messages. Initially I used as a notification. Now I am sending it as a custom data. The difference between sending it as a notification and custom data is, if you send the notification, it will be delivered to the notification system tray. Okay, if you want to open separate activity on pressing or tapping that notification, it is not possible by through the Firebase console if we use the notification option. So in the new release I selected custom data. Okay, so whenever we send the custom data, we can use it to open the new activity. So right now, if you open the click the notification message, it will open another activity where you can see the codes fully. Apart from showing the codes, apart from showing the course, planning to add a lot of motivational content. Already I have added do it anyway poem. It is a really inspiring poem written by Keith Kent, and it was made famous by Mother Teresa. Like that, a lot of inspiring steps I am planning to add. Apart from those things, I am planning to send a lot of inspiring stories, other things. So it is a two-step plan. One is collecting those kind of things. I believe this kind of meetings will be very useful for collecting those things. So if you know any other good stuff, just let me know. I will send it in the next day. Okay, this is the plan. Jones is asking that is that app is online or offline use. Yeah, the basic unique advantage USP for this app is it can be used offline. That means the basic functionalities like showing the codes will work offline. That means without internet connection or without using any data package, you can freely use this app. Okay, so it is having lot of codes, nearly I think more than as of now more than 800 codes. All are manually collected codes available. All these codes you can view offline without having internet connection. Okay, but as I explained previously, apart from this offline content, I am planning to push the new content through the push notification daily. Okay, so for that stuff, you should have internet connection. Without internet connection, you cannot receive the push notification. But interestingly, I have noticed some interesting behavior of the Firebase. That means this Firebase FCM can send the message to particular timing. So it can be the local time also. Previously, while start testing this feature, I send the message or that motivational quotes as a push notification to all the users at a particular time. But after that, I realized that it may not be the good way or good approach, because for some people it will be reaching their mobile device at the midnight, right? Because every country is having different time zone, right? So to handle that issue, I was exploring some options, and finally I came to know that the Firebase console itself having that option. So there we can just choose the local timing option. So it will send the push notification at a particular time according to their local timing. Right now I set it as 6 o'clock as the delivery time. So it will reach all the people at exactly at 6 o'clock according to their local timing. Say for example, if a person using this app in US will receive the notification during his morning 6 o'clock timing, while people who are using in India, they will receive it in their timing 6 o'clock. So I think it will be a good option, but still I want to know the feedback about whether the 6 o'clock is okay, or you want to change some other timing. Okay, other than that option, some people are suggesting that it can be according to the settings of the user. Say for example, if someone is willing to receive that message at 7 o'clock and some other people are willing to receive it at 8 o'clock, that app needs to send according to their ways. But I don't know whether it will increase the complexity of the app. As I said, the core theme of this app is keeping it very simple. Okay, I will explore that options. But the interesting part, as I said, say for example, currently it is setting it set as the 6 o'clock as the local timing. But the very interesting part is you need not connect it to internet or any network connection exactly at 6 o'clock. This is very interesting one, because I received that message at exactly at 6 o'clock when I was not having internet connection at that time. So Firebase is manipulating or handling it or doing some workarounds to manage these things. It seems it is sending it at advance and keeping it inside our mobile, and just showing that notification exactly at the set timing. So I think it is one good feature of the Firebase. So I'm planning to continue use the Firebase, but Firebase is having some limitations also. If the limitations are giving any constraints to my plans, I'm planning to run that message sending part in our own server. I already sending the daily codes from our own server, and I set a cron job. It is automatically sending the quote of the day mail using PHP script. So similarly, I'm planning to do that for this app also. But right now, Firebase is good, and it is having a lot of features like showing analytics. Even it's showing real-time data in the graph, and we can see all the already send the codes, because say for example tomorrow I'm going to send any new codes means I need to know whether that particular code was sent previously. For that purpose, I think Firebase is a good option. So as of now, I'm planning to continue use the Firebase console. But if there are any constraints or any other need, I will go with my own server. This is the thing. Another thing, I think some question is there. I think I noticed the question. It is from Abhishek Istaraj. What will be the future updates of the app? For that, as I said, right now I am planning to keep the app very simple, so there won't be any major UI changes. But I am planning to create separate app with a lot of improved UI if there is any requirement for that. So from development perspective, I am planning to keep it as simple, maybe very basic features like changing the font and changing the background image or background color, that kind of stuff. I'm brightening, increasing the brightness, decreasing night mode, that kind of things stuff I am planning to include. But for that I need to check whether it will affect the existing users, because right now it is supporting like very basic phones with very less memory also it's working, and it is not requesting any permissions like that. Lot of advantages are there for keeping it simple. So if that new features are not affecting these fundamental values, then I will consider about implementing those things. But right now I am planning to keep the UI and other things very simple. But as I explained previously, I am very particular about adding the value from the perspective of quality content. So planning to add a lot of new codes regularly, and planning to send the codes through the push notification, and planning to add a lot of inspiring stories. Maybe I can add separate activity for showing the inspiring stories, I have a lot of inspiring stories. Everyone can check it in our website, thequotes.net. I'm planning to bring that content into this app also. This is the feature, but I'm planning. The important thing is, as I said previously, the codes, lot of thousands of codes apps are there in the Play Store. But only thing is the quality of the content. A lot of codes are like we can read it, the codes. It will be like very interesting, but fundamentally it will be wrong. That is the very important thing in the codes app or any kind of motivational content. So it may be looking like a motivational or inspirational stuff, but actually it may not be the inspiring one. Okay, one question. Microsoft Corporation. The question is that app available on iOS? No, it is not available in iOS, and I'm not having any plan right now. I'm not having any plan to put it in iOS. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, but I put this app in other app stores apart from making it available in Google Play Store. I released it in Amazon App Store. Okay, so if you are interested to get it from Amazon, you can get it from Amazon, and I released it in other app store like Get a Jar and Opera Store also. In a lot of places I submitted this app, but the thing is, if you want to keep it updated continuously, better you download it from Google Play Store, because the first preference for updating the app is, for me, it's Google Play Store. Okay, so whenever I add any new feature or any doing any bug fixes, first I will put it in Google Play Store only. Okay, so maybe whenever I get time, I will update the other app stores. Okay, any other questions? Okay, so okay, these are the basic things about this app. Now I will talk about the business or revenue or money earning perspective of this app. Okay, so the primary focus or primary reason for releasing this app is obviously earning money from this app. Okay, apart from giving value to our users, the primary thing is earning. Okay, let me talk about this in detail. Okay, uh, I have tried various ways for earning money. I did lot of website development. I did work for a lot of clients, and a lot of things I tried. I did a website development and website flipping. Okay. Uh, if you go through our blog and my previous video, you can know about me, or you can check my LinkedIn profile. Okay, but all these things are having some kind of shortcomings. But when I started earning money from Google AdSense, I feel very comfortable in that, because it is very convenient. The Google is very prompt in making payment, and it is very competitive in terms of getting good ad inventory. If you search the Google, you will be getting a lot of negative comments about Google AdSense. A lot of people are saying that Google AdSense is giving very less money, but I don't think so, because I tried various other ad networks also, but I'm not comfortable with those things. Google AdSense is very good. uh, but previously Google AdSense was not uh, providing option for showing mobile advertisements. Since it's occurred the ad mob right now, whenever we use the ad mob advertisements, Google AdSense will be paying money. So I need not get separate payment. I will be paid through the Google AdSense. So I thought of trying mobile app development. So when I uh, thought about these things, I explored various options. Since I'm spending a lot of time in learning about artificial intelligence and about a lot of emerging technologies, I wanted to develop some unique or some kind of inspiring, very innovative app. Like that, I thought. But based on my previous experience, it is very difficult to market the app if it is very unique kind of thing, because we have to create new users for our product. But when we choose this already established path like codes and music player, these kind of things, if you go to the Google Play Store or any other app store, search for these kind of things, you will be seeing lot of apps. But still almost first 100 or 200 apps, if you check the download count, it will be huge, right? Even some of them will be crossing millions of downloads. This is the very fundamental facts about choosing this kind of app. So a lot of people are willing to use this kind of stuff. So I decided to choose this one, but only thing is I need to do lot of promotion. So I am exploring that kind of business deals for promoting this app. I'm exploring a lot of various options. I tried a few things right now, and I'm still exploring other things. Maybe in our next discussion we can talk about it in detail. Now one question, any other update for YouTube videos? YouTube videos, I think Jones is asking about our YouTube channel Quality Point Tech, or I don't know whether he is asking about particularly YouTube earning. I don't know, but I will answer for both things. First, I will talk about our own videos. Uh, okay, first I will talk about our own videos. Uh, if you are a regular viewer of our channel, you should be knowing about what kind of stuff we are giving, right? So basically I started this YouTube channel as a hobby. Just for when I just let me give some brief history. Okay, that time around 2009, that time around 10 years back, right? That time I was just focusing more on our web development activities. That time I used the YouTube just for embedding the videos. Okay. That time, for example, whenever I write a blog post about software testing, I wanted to show some slides or some kind of stuff. For that, I used YouTube. I just show the slides as a video and upload it in the YouTube, and then embed the video in our blog post where I have written about software testing, other stuffs. For that purpose, I started this channel. That time, I didn't know about the earning potential of YouTube, so I just used it for that purpose only. And later on, I think in 2010 or sometime for the Isaac Newton's birthday, Google was showing a animated doodle, apple falling down from a tree on head of the Newton, that kind of creative stuff it showed, because it is very initial stage, right? That time no one was talking about that kind of thing. It is very new. I just at that time I was just exploring about some screen capturing software, Cam Studio. I think Cam Studio. Okay, for testing that tool, I just uh, captured the doodle animation and put it in the YouTube. I surprised to see a lot of views for that video. And then after a few days, I got mail from YouTube saying that I can enable Google AdSense for my YouTube channel also. Then only I realized the earning potential of the YouTube, and then I slowly started updating various kind of video. But still, it was like a hobby only. I didn't have any proper business plan or any kind of strategy for bringing up my channel. And then after few months, I started trying to upload some science and technology kind of news stuff. But still that time I didn't realize that it is having some huge potential. I, as I said, I just used the YouTube as a video storing, like kind of cloud storage, like that only I thought. For writing any blog post, if I want to give some visual thing, I just use the YouTube and upload the video and embed the content in the website. So basically, I used the YouTube as part of my web development business. Okay, that is the thing. But slowly I realized that YouTube is having a lot of potential. A lot of people were earning in millions, right? So even Forbes also released a list of YouTubers who were earning millions of dollars from their channels. So now I'm planning to add a lot of science and technology videos. Uh, if you go through our channel, you will be surprised to see a lot of science and technology related videos, because the science and technology is growing very fast, particularly emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, 3D printing, CRISPR gene editing, that kind of stuff are growing very fast. But the industries or the business people are not updating according to the speed of the science and technology development. So I'm planning to use our channel as a bridge between the scientists and the business people, because very few channels are doing that kind of thing. There is a huge demand for that kind of stuff. So I'm planning to do that. But the problem is, right now I don't have enough experience or knowledge to understand everything related to the science world. But still I'm studying a lot of things daily, so that in future I can do that thing. So basically our YouTube channel, that science and technology, that is my, right now that is my primary focus. Apart from that, I am planning to focus on this kind of app or any other things. Since I'm just testing this live video, I thought of just starting with this less significant thing. Once after establishing the video, audio, I think, because a lot of problems are there. Internet connection also is getting disconnected frequently here. So I thought of starting with simple one. But the primary thing, that is about our science and technology YouTube channel, I am planning to have a separate discussion later time. But anyone can ask about it in other discussions also. That's what my plan. So each session I'm planning to focus on particular thing, but we can discuss slightly about other things also. But the primary thing, primary discussions or detailed discussions will be done in the particular session. Okay. This is about my channel. In generally, for earning from YouTube, I already released a book in Amazon, but I enrolled it in KDP Select. Okay, so right now I cannot give it as free for my subscribers. But in future, I'm planning to come out from the KDP Select, and whoever actively participating in commenting or sharing our videos or other any other stuff, I'm planning to give that ebook as a gift as a free. Okay, uh, that is the thing we will discuss about in detail. Okay, so other questions. Microsoft Corporation question: why there is no super chat button on this video? As I said, I'm just testing or exploring the options about live discussions. A lot of difficulties are there, basically internet connection, other things. So I don't think a lot of people are going to join in this session. So only very few people will be there. Right now, I'm seeing that only 3 watching. Okay, so there is no meaning in introducing super chat in this audience base, right? Maybe if it is growing, that time I will think about enabling super chat. Any other questions? Okay, if there are any other questions, maybe I can close the chat. But I decided to run it up to 9:30 IST time, so still 5 minutes are there. Okay. Um, okay. Just I wanted to talk about one more thing regarding that our Android app. The thing is, like about the advertisements. As I said, I'm planning to use the AdMob advertisement. AdMob is providing mediation network, other options also, but I will explore those things. But right now, it is purely AdMob advertisements. In other words, I can say it as AdSense right now, in generally. Okay. So in AdSense, I already deselected the sensitive categories of ads. So mostly the ads in this app will be, I think, good advertisements will be coming. So still, if there are any issues, you can report the app. I will block those advertisements. So this is very important things. Since it is a motivational quotes app, I'm planning to keep it as app for everyone. I blocked the political advertisement, religious advertisements, a lot of sensitive categories. I blocked the advertisements, but advertisers may not strictly follow the exact categories. They may not give the category name properly. So even if I block the advertisement, you may see some sensitive advertisements. If you see that kind of advertisements, that means advertisements which are not suitable for our app. Just block those ads and let me know. I will block from my side also. Okay. So any other questions? And I would like to okay, other questions: when will the next live video come? This thing also I haven't decided, but I am planning to use this time, India time, 8:30 IST, because it will be like common for, it is covering a lot of time zones: UK, US, India, all are available at that time. So since our YouTube audiences, subscribers, viewers are from different time zones, I'm planning to select this time, but the days I don't know when I need to conduct the next live video, because right now only 4 people are watching, right? So in this thing. I don't know whether I can spend more time in this thing. Anyway, I'm planning to conduct this regularly. May not be daily or weekly, that without that kind of schedule. I'm planning to conduct it based on the need base. Say, for example, if I'm releasing any new version in our timesheet, or releasing the new version of this app, or if I'm planning to like release any new ebook or that kind of things, for any event based, I will uh, start the new live video. Okay, any other questions? Okay, so I think no other questions means mostly I will summarize the things. So our new app release is about improving the notification. The notification will open in separate activity, and apart from showing the notification, it will show more inspirational stuff. This is the main thing. Apart from that, I would like to promote this app, and I'm uh, like exploring the win-win approach deals, kind of deals. Say, for example, if you are having a Facebook page for motivational quotes with a lot of fans, we can talk about in detail how we can get mutually benefited. Apart from our benefit, how our audiences are getting benefited. Like that, we can discuss. That is other thing. Okay. Even developers also, if you are a expert Android developer, if you have any good suggestions for improving our app, I can explore that option also, how we can mutually benefit. So this is second point. And the other thing is about our YouTube channel. That is the very very important thing, but I want to keep it in separate discussion, because as I said, the need for giving news about emerging technology is very very important. So for example, yesterday or day before yesterday, I released one video. That video was talking about 5 different ways for getting drinking water. uh, yeah, the world is facing a lot of difficulties for getting pure drinking water. Already the problem started, but scientists are predicting that the problem will go violent in near future. So that is very very critical problem. There is the need for finding alternate ways for getting good or pure drinking water is very essential. So that video was telling 5 different ways for getting drinking water. That too, so one way is like just by using a graphene sieve, we can just filter the seawater, like that research was saying. But I don't know whether they are practically possible, and what are the other constraints are there. But the concept is true. Say, for example, just like filtering any other contamination, we can filter the salts also, like that it's saying. Just using graphene filter, we don't need any power, okay, electric power. Without using any electric power, we can simply filter the seawater and use it as a drinking water. This is very very unique invention. Like that, 5 kind of different ways. One is using xylem, pine tree, uh, like that, different things, and a lot of other things. I will talk about detail in other things, because for example, some kind of AI steps can solve a lot of our daily life problems. So I'm exploring those things also. Maybe some kind of things I'm planning to implement as the Android app also. Even in this motivational quotes app, I'm planning to introduce that kind of features. As I explained as I answered earlier, I am not going to put all those new things in this particular app, but maybe I will create it as a separate app so that people who are interested to get the new features, they can use that thing, right? The one important thing I am planning is introducing some AI chatbots. Say for example, right now the app is say showing the motivational quotes when you swipe the screen or you click the button, right? Instead of doing like that, I am planning to implement some kind of chatbots with AI connected to any powerful AI network. IBM, Google, a lot of big companies are opening their AI API. For example, Google is providing Tensor. Even IBM also, I think, is opening its API. So basically, using their artificial intelligence power and their cloud power, I'm planning to implement some kind of features. Say for example, you can just tell your problems to our motivational app. So it will hear your problem and it will send the details to the AI network, and it will get the answer. Okay, so if a lot of people are repeatedly doing that thing, it will learn the things and it will improve day by day. So, okay, so I'm planning that kind of thing. Even I'm planning to train the AI with a lot of motivational or